Before we get into this video, I want to thank everybody for subscribing, liking, commenting, saying really nice things. What I want to start doing is giving other channels shout out to my videos. So the more you support, the more I'll support for sure. Also, if there are any local fighters that just shoot me an email. I'm gonna put it in the description. All right, without further ado, let's go. So we're going to be talking about my man, Moe Lopez. He is 14-0-0, as you can see. Now, this dude here, this is a talent from Brooklyn, where this young man, he uses the shoulder roll. He uses the shoulder roll, very inspired by your man, Floyd Mayweather, of course. He has a really strong right hand. He can take you out with it at any time. He's very, very swift. He's very, very swift with his movements. Again, inspired by Floyd Mayweather. I'm really happy about what's going on with him. He has a championship fight coming up with Virgil Ortiz this weekend. My fourth guy is Mr. Ryan Garcia, 19-0. This pretty boy. He kind of reminds me of my guy, Mr. Oscar De La Hoya. Crazy hands. He promotes himself as the Flash. Because his hands is just too fast. You feel me? My gallant talent, too quick. He has a huge following on Instagram. I think over 1 million. He's being promoted by Oscar De La Hoya, and he's being mentored by one of the greats in the face of boxing, Mr. Canelo Alvarez. Again, this man has a promising future. He has not lost yet, and he has some connections with some other people on this list. Number 3, my man Devin Haney. That's where it goes to, 24-0. Now, this powerhouse, this young man, he's always been a star since the age of 15. This dude has been sparring adults. This dude has been putting people down since a young age. He just won a championship fight. He just defended a belt. He ended up getting ducked by Mr. Lomachenko. People think he got ducked or whatever, and so does he. We can have another video about that another day. But this guy has all the footwork in the world to beat any fighter in the world. I'll tell you this right now. Mr. Javante David, 22-0. Crazy hand power. This dude will knock you out with one punch. But the only thing with him, he has an attitude, but that could be a killer, and it also could be something that is great for him. You understand what I mean? That means he could bring that grit into the square circle and scare his opponent. And this guy is a featherweight. This guy is a featherweight, 100, and I'm sorry, not a featherweight. I say featherweight. I don't even know the weight classes. I just know he's light as heck. He is 130 pounds. If the wind blow too hard, he's flying away. How can something like that knock you out with one punch? He is dangerous. Number 2, that's my guy, the money team boy. Which brings me to number 1. Mr. Shakur Stevenson, 13-0, young man. He's getting ready to, he actually just won his last fight for the championship by Mr. Joet Gonzalez. Now he's the featherweight. My man is from New Jersey. You're very young. This dude is so quick, man. He's already being spoken about as being the next Mayweather. If you go back and look at his last performance with Mr. Joet Gonzalez, you will see exactly what people were talking about. Mr. Bob Arum, he's the promoter for Top Rank, and he speaks very highly of this guy, Mr. Shakur Stevenson. He's being mentored by another great. This is another guy, Mr. Andre Ward, SOG. Mr. SOG Ward is known for his 2 fights with Sergey Kovalev in the light heavyweight division. He was known as the Crusher at that time when Ward fought him. So it's all about the timing and when you fight people. Also, this goes to another genius in the ring, Mr. Terrence Crawford, he's being mentored by that guy. Now think about what's going on. This guy has his natural talent. He's a silver medalist for the Olympics, and he's getting mentored by two greats, never been beaten. Okay, so you got to put that in perspective. Please go look at all 5 of these guys. Now, this 6th guy, only reason I didn't put him at the rising star list is because this is more towards the casual fan. This video is more towards a casual fan. The next video will be towards the non-casual fans, the people that you really don't see getting promoted. Now, this guy is Mr. Virgil Ortiz. Yeah. Now, this dude, he is a problem in every way. Okay, if you could think of any boxer and what that boxer did give many boxers problems, this dude has it. This dude has the speed, he has the footwork, he has the grit, and quite honestly, I think he has the look too. I think people want to say it or not, I think if you have a certain look, I'm not saying he's not crazy Jack. No, he's not crazy Jack, but he looks gritty. He looks like he'll bust you in your head if you say the wrong thing. He even says things like, he laughs for 2 seconds in the interviews and then he stops smiling. He stops smiling real quick. But I'm gonna win. We're gonna win. Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean? Like that's how he talks. But yeah, I really like the guy. Personally, he is on my honorable mention. 6th man coming off the bench. But now this is the video. I hope you like my top 5. We out.